selfishness, narcissism is the root of Satan's kingdom. I mean, the beginning of this whole spiraling, chaotic thing that's going on in the human experience, it all started with selfishness. We see what the consequences are, and it's just so fascinating how we even lie to ourselves about the consequences of our actions. In the Bible, where it says the wages of sin is eternal death, that is the only consequence. There are symptoms, but ultimately it's eternal death. And we really need to share the true eternal gospel. I mean, we see it with social media, it's heartbreaking. So many lives are ruined. And so we see Satan's kingdom, even when it portrays itself as something that does right, it's not. It's always in the motive of selfishness and lies. And so we're going to see a lot more narcissism in these final moments of Earth's history, and we'll see more of the consequences thereof. And the whole universe is going to get to see it. And so even though this curse of sin has happened, we know that Jesus is coming soon, and he's going to put everyone to sleep, and then the whole universe can know and sin will never bring its head up again. We will always know the consequences of it. And it will always be in our hearts and minds what it did and what it did to our loved ones. And so now is really an opportunity to study and understand it, the consequences of it, and to turn away from it. If there's any sinfulness, any selfishness in our lives, we should recognize it. We should humble ourselves and ask God for a healing. And that's why we also need to pray for society, because narcissism is rampant, and just people need Jesus.